Goodness sake. Designing and building a greenhouse can be an exceptionally tedious task for anyone to take on, including myself. I had no idea what I was doing when creating this video. All I knew was that my lemon trees needed rehoming, and this was the best possible solution that I could come up with on a budget. Hello, my name is Oliver, and this year I've decided to push myself out of my comfort zone and do many things that I may not have done in the past. One of these things on my to-do list was to create a stable home for my lemon trees. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I chose to build a greenhouse because I noticed that my plants weren't getting enough light inside. This, of course, is a big problem. But rather than buying any old box greenhouse, I decided to build my own. I started by selecting the area of the garden that I wanted to build in. Of course, I chose paving slabs because I didn't want it sinking into the grass. I found these pallets in the industrial estate nearby, and I thought they'd make a perfect base. This is going to be the base of my greenhouse. After making sure all the pots fit on the base, I measured out the pallets and concluded that they were 120 cm by 80 cm. I proceeded to pull out my electric saw and make the first cuts into the PVC piping of 90 cm, just longer than the base. I cut a 10 cm piece of pipe, and I used it to bridge two connectors, because I couldn't find the right corner piece to go with my project. And I sealed everything up with Gorilla Tape. I proceeded to cut two lengths of pipe. They were both 110 cm. I used these to complete the bottom half of the frame. I then started to cut my 3-metre pipes in two, and proceeded to slot them into the already made frame. I started the tedious process of duplicating the first half of the frame. The next task was slotting it all together. So far the greenhouse is just an empty structure. As you can see, there is no supports or anything like that, but obviously this isn't the final product. Just with sunset being in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to finish for this evening and continue tomorrow, as I'm going to completely finish it. But with the last bit of time I've got left, I am going to repot my plants. It's now the next day, and I picked up a few things this morning. Some 150 cm bamboo. It only cost £2 for 10 pieces, so I thought that was a good deal. As well as that, I picked up a couple of lights. They're a bit wobbly, they're not the best quality, they were just in the pound shop. I started by drilling holes into the frame. Next, I tied on bamboo and leftover pipe in order to strengthen it. I tied some string in two locations around the frame as an added layer of protection. I used leftover bamboo to straighten my plants. I made a door frame out of bamboo, and I drilled some holes for it to rest in upright. I began to wrap the frame in 4 layers of sheeting, though I found this task tiresome and tedious. I was using Gorilla Tape to stick down the sheets, though I found this very difficult to do. I hatched an idea. I was going to melt these sheets together with a lighter. Melting the plastic worked wonders. It made the process go so much quicker, and within no time I was installing a double layer of insulation on the floor. I wired up some LEDs to an old plug so I could have some lighting in there. I stuck them on the pole above. I then designed a door for the greenhouse. It was 8 times thicker than the rest of it. The greenhouse turned out beautifully. Though slightly wonky, it was structurally sound and tied to the base so it wouldn't blow away. My plants had a home. Over the next few days, my plan is to locate a small 12-volt heater that won't break the bank, so I can give my citrus plants some warmth overnight. Oh my goodness, what a journey this has been. I cannot believe that these hands built a greenhouse, something that is structurally sound and sitting in my garden right now as a home for my lemon trees. It turned out utterly amazing, so much better than I thought it would. Even if it's not the prettiest, It works amazingly well. So what's next on this YouTube channel? Well, currently I have some videos in the works which I can't wait to share with you guys. However, if you have any ideas of any ways that I can get myself out of my comfort zone this 2023, let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to know.